Troy Brown again.
This.
Yeah.
I knew you would help us.
Well, there's this article in.
Oh, you're still alive. That either means you haven't gone after those super mutants yet, or good news.
I mean,
those super mutants
I'm not saying
won't be bothering you again.
I guess you were the right person for the job, huh?
correct.
Thanks, friend. By the way,
And of course,
we've decided to support the Minutemen.
I mean, I was.
We've got to help each other if we want things to get better.
I have a statement from the mayor's office. It's well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's, safe and all. Everybody. Kind of. It's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird.
After what you did,
Anyway, it's,
you'll always
well,
be welcome here.
Something to think about, I guess. This Billie Holiday, I think? Yep, yeah, it is. Here it comes.
Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you, sir?
Yes, of course.
Right behind you, sir.
Raining. General?
I took care of those super mutants. The settlers were relieved to not have them to worry about anymore.
Thank God. Super mutant.
Sure.
No survivors.
Cavalry's they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here.
Bob
And that
Crosby
means we're
this
going to
time,
war.
Not Bing, in case.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's
I
mind.
sometimes do.
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That being said, I've received orders. Follow me up to the roof of the police.
Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll just read it. Stop in for a drink at the Dugout Inn. The stories are free, but the moonshine will cost you. For Vadim Bobrov. Here's Frankie Carl with a song that...
Bring that
frankly,
artifact back here as
sounds a little
soon as
too good to be
possible.
true.
We wouldn't want it falling
I'm not
into
saying
the
it's
wrong
embellishing.
hands.
Well, no, okay. I can saying that. Never mind. Here's one more tomorrow.
Night, Reese. Another batch of scans from the Prydwens just arrived.
I was itching to head out on an extermination op.
Well, there's plenty of the Commonwealth is still crawling with pharaohs, super mutants, synths. You name it. You know those synths with the plastic faces? Ugh, they creep me the heck out.
Can't wait to see what you bring back. The location sounded very interesting.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your target before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps to fire on the locals.
Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battle changes here. Listen to me, Dad. Take on it. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully. Our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Everyone's now believes in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, child, will be in mortal danger if we fail. It's a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Stay close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Something, sir?
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxims approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutiny. I've read Paladin. You might expect the Brotherhood of... as the captain of this... Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. Your orders are... if you have any questions.
What are my orders?
Anything else?
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear...
Right.
Until Elder Max...
Sure.
Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest dismissed, Initiate.
Such a popular guy that Big Crosby. It sounds like, the Brotherhood of Steel is, they're, still around. In the...
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one has surpassed
some people, not me,
my
just
expectations
some other people.
by rapidly facilitating our
Hey.
arrival.
Something you need, sir?
You have accomplished this amazing
Mine
feat
is yours,
without a hint
sir.
of purpose.
That makes sense, right? They like technology and their gadgets and stuff. So it just seems like a place
Or
to
direction.
go.
And most
I guess
impressive.
they were seen coming out of it all right. So maybe now they'll, you know.
Without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's
looking for radioactive material, but not
undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly. This campaign will be costly. Be lost. But in the end, humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam.
Duty shift was long, so I'm glad we're making a difference.
You haven't lived until you tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
I care. Honor.
They can't hide from us.
I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam. If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. Now take prisoners.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to...
Exactly. I refuse to allow the mistakes...
Don't worry.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding... And he concludes... Seeing as he's one of my most... Therefore, from this moment, and befitting your title...
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you... In any event, once you're finished, welcome aboard the Prydwins.
Adjusting internal balance pressure. Green lights across the board.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on.
So how did it look?
Look out there.
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Eldon.
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I do this?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
Congratulations on the All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
There has to be a better way of saving the Commonwealth without endangering the people we're supposed to protect.
I wish there were. There
We
you
have
are.
no idea how bad
How did it go with Elder Max?
population. Maxon said we have to take
I was very impressed with her.
I know what...
Exactly. I just hope you appreciate not to put too fun.
We might be starting another one.
I won't let you down, Dan.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit. In order to be an effective part of the team, since I've been officially assigned...
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess. Let's talk to Proctor Tegan. I bet he has some excellent thoughts.
Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting.
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew.
Ah, yes. You must under normal circumstances. However, unfortunately...
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be... As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your... I'm authorized to pay you for... And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, in any event...
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a serious... First question. As a child, were you ever exposed?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just... Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact?
Sure. Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, have you ever had sexual relations?
Those species aren't my type.
Good. I find the practice highly distinct. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in. Excellent. I think I've got...
Right.
I see no reason to prevent you from being... If you ever need medical assistance...
When it comes to keeping the prison running,
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I'm supposed to...
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Got it.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not Anyway, since you came down, my name's Ingram. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's
Sounds like you have a pretty full...
plate. Hell, I have a whole table's worth of...
Right.
There isn't a day that goes by on this top. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not...
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal.
Sure. Most people in your condition would have given up.
I'm not really looking for sympathy. And honestly... Anyway, I'm sure you're here... There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. Oh, and if you need any work done on it... if you'll excuse me.
Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, the powers that be. If you need to stock up...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the... But I tell most... The good news is by having a Yeah, I'm mostly interested in... Of course, if you...
I could use some extra caps.
You need them. It just involved. And since I'm stuck up here manning, after you're done, in the meantime, have you...
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage. I promise.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that. Now, this is the stowage. The powers that... If you need to...
Whatever. That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the... When I tell most the good news... Yeah, of course.
What sort of extra work?
Oh, no. Just in...
Right.
And since... After you're done...
Sure.
In the meantime...
Knight?
What can I get for you today?
I'll take a look.
All of my weapons are...
go.
Hey.
Sir?
System deltas at 100%. Secondary deltas standing by.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green. Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Getting a bit of a twitch on prop 3. Adjusting form.
Time to waste when there's work to be done.
Split the difference. Now, how bad did you want to? No.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it, then. Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's in having those aberrations of me. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stock. I want you to head over there. Wipe them. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, the Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations.
Nuclear up!
Now, we have a vertibird on standby. Use it to carry our message to Fort. Dismissed. Get on that gunship, soldier. I want Fort Strong cleared and that stockpile secured.
Elder Maxon.
Get on that gunship, soldier. I want Fort Strong cleared and that stockpile secured.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Fredwin for repairs.
This is a common sight, isn't it? I'm sure some would even call this clean.
Got it.
Word came down that the Army just unloaded the first batch of the M42s this morning. I've only seen the specs for these little beauties on paper, so Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the eggheads were designing a man-portable nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. But they actually got the damn thing to work. And after seeing the real thing sitting right in front of me, I think they could be just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor. I mean, can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into Anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
Oh, what's that? Oh, where are you? It's around my neck!
Get the oil flowing, eh?
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them.
I wish all of man. These monstrosities. I've been fighting for years. Trying to. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. It would be Armageddon. Look.
Don't apologize.
Thank you, brother.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, what's important here is you should head back up. Dismissed.
Excuse me, Paladin Danse?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
All my hopes go with you for a success.
Sure, Codsworth. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Hey.
Ready.
Hey.
Awaiting your command. Watch your step.
I heard that relaxing up.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way. In order to bring the I try to supply signal grenades can call a vert. Simply throw one to once you're aboard.
Thank you, Elder.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're an even greater task. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal intercept. However, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plan, first and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape.
Right.
The second part, about 10 during this process, we were able to obtain
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful That said, after some time, she developed we're fairly
I'm surprised that the brother...
Had I been your mission is simple. Once you
Consider it done, Elder.
Very good. Just keep your mind on...
Sure.
Good luck, Knight.